There is a song on this album for every year that I've been alive. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Beth, if you are new here, and I like to talk about music. And today we have a little album called Cowboy Carter by Beyonce. I love Beyonce, and I was trying to like think about why I love Beyonce. Like, what is my favorite aspect of her music? And I think it's just that her music makes me feel really confident and really good, especially Renaissance. I was re-listening to that album last night, and it just has this way of making you feel so good and so confident, and it is one of my favorite Beyonce albums now that I have given it time. I've said this time and time again, but I truly do feel like Beyonce is an album artist. Every single album she makes, it feels pretty quality to me. Every single album is set apart. It has its own sound, it has its own story, and so going into this album, I'm very excited to see what she has to share with us, what this album is gonna be. I have heard it's really genre bending and it's different, and it reminds people of Self-Titled, which makes me really excited because I love that album. I did react to 16 Carriages and Texas Hold'em, and I was under the impression that this was a 3-album project all titled Renaissance, but obviously I was wrong. Renaissance was the first act, Cowboy Carter, and then we don't know what the 3rd act will be called or when it's coming. I'm gonna read this post that Beyonce did really quick, so I'll leave timestamps up, but I really think this is important context to have going into the album. I feel honored to be the first Black woman with the #1 single on the Hot Country Songs chart. That would not have happened without the outpouring of support from each and every one of you. My hope is that years from now, the mention of an artist's race as it relates to releasing genres of music will be irrelevant. This album has been over 5 years in the making. It was born out of experience that I had years ago where I did not feel welcomed, and it was very clear that I wasn't. But because of that experience, I did a deeper dive into the history of country music and studied our rich musical archive. It feels good to see how music can unite so many people around the world while also amplifying the voices of some of the people who have dedicated so much of their lives educating on our musical history. The criticisms I faced when I first entered this genre forced me to propel past the limitations that were put on me. Act 2 is a result of challenging myself and taking my time to bend and blend genres together to create this body of work. I have a few surprises on the album, and I've collaborated with some brilliant artists who I deeply respect. I hope that you can hear my heart and soul and all the love and passion that I poured into every detail and every sound. I focus on this album as a continuation of Renaissance. I hope it's an experience, creating another journey where you can close your eyes, start from the beginning, and never stop. So I will try not to pause a lot. This ain't a country album. This is a Beyonce album. This is Act 2 Cowboy Carter, and I am proud to share it with y'all. The track list for this album is wild. Like, I don't even know where to start. The songs that I would say I'm the most excited for, I now see that there's stars in Sweet Honey Buckin. I'm so excited for that one. I don't know why. The songs that I would say I'm the most excited for are definitely Spaghetti and Alligator Tears. Like, what do you mean spaghetti? Alligator Tears sounds like it could be really deep and metaphorical and hit you in the feels. I also think it's kind of funny she put like the 2 eyes almost every time there's an eye, there's 2 eyes instead of 1, because it's Act 2, and that's like something she would do, and I think just like a funny little creative detail that I love. I guess I should stop talking and we should just listen to it. All right, track 1, American Requiem. Bring it, Beyonce.
Nothing really is. Hello, my old friend.
Okay.
Change your name, but not the ways you play pretend.
Oh my god, immediately the vocals are absolutely stunning. I'm restarting the song.
For things to stay the same, they have to change again. Hello, my old friend. American Requiem.
Oh!
The big ideas, yeah. Amen.
Amen! That was the last song of the album. Oh, she's switching it up on us.
It's a lot of talking going on while I sing my song.
Oh, like a lot of people are talking. Shut up.
Do you hear me?
I hear you. Oh my god, the lyric. I mean,
It's a lot of chatter in here, but let me make myself clear.
She said, I'm going to say some things and I'm not holding back. Oh, I love this energy already. The intro of this song was gorgeous beyond belief. The vocals in the intro of this song, I physically wanted to die. I think I got like cuteness aggression, but toward the vocals. Prettiness aggression? Hands down, I think the vocal mixing in her songs is some of the best of any artist.
Can we stand for something?
Can we stand for something?
Stand. Can you stand with me? Now is the time to face the wind.
I love that melody.
How to pretend. Now is the time to let love in.
I love this message already. I love the message of this song being like, can we stand for something? Can you stand me? And then can you stand with me? You know, can you put up with me for 2 seconds and just let me live my life and make the music that I want to live? And can you stand with me? If you can stand me, can you stand with me? Can we stand for something? It's time. I just love this. I don't know. I love the mentality. I love this album opening up with this way of saying, let love in and let the light in. At the same time, you can hear the passion in her voice. You can hear that she's kind of fed up with being treated like this, because who wouldn't be fed up with that? And she's singing in this different style completely than what she started the album with, which was that really light, pretty, just like gorgeous vocals. Now we're getting more of the talk singing. You know, she's just making point after point after point.
Now ain't the time to pretend.
Oh, it's building in a beautiful way as well.
Look at that liquor in my hand. The grandbaby of a moonshine man. I was here rooted in Louisiana. They used to say I spoke too country. Then the rejection came, said I wasn't country enough. But if that ain't country,
Oh!
they don't know how hard I had to fight for this.
Wow, I didn't expect this much meaning just in the first track alone.
Goodbye to what has been. Funeral for fair weather friends.
A funeral for fair weather friends.
American
Oh, finished up with some birds too. I don't think it directly flowed, but I do think it had a cool transition moment. Definitely a song that I'm gonna have to sit with and spend some time with. I absolutely loved the intro and outro of that song. I thought it was beyond gorgeous, just with the vocals. The lyrics of that song as well, I loved. I loved her opening and being like, I am going to waste no time getting right into it and telling you, you know, my frustrations with the industry and like how I've been treated. Especially the line, they used to say I spoke too country and the rejection came, said I wasn't country enough. So like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. You're either not country or you are too country. There's never any like pleasing people. Sonically, we're already seeing so much diversity and like genre bending and genre blending. She brought in the choral elements. The big gospel-y chorus sound was there, different than either of the other singles. And so I just can already tell that this is gonna really take you on a journey sonically, just like all her music does. Like all Beyonce's music is a journey. I also really loved when she said in verse 2, Gadsden, Alabama, got folks down in Galveston rooted in Louisiana. I'm sorry if I mispronounced some of those, but I love like the personal details of her adding these specific cities in, you know, because sometimes Beyonce's songs can be a bit impersonal, like not in a bad way, but like she has certain albums that just are a bit impersonal, like the lyrics could apply to anyone, but in this case it feels really personal to her, and I think that's one of the reasons that Lemonade is my favorite of her albums. I love seeing that personality shine through. Okay, let's get into Blackbird. It's a Beatles cover. I think it's like Blackbird Singing in the Dead of Night. Is that what this song is? Also, that first track was a long one, but I'm glad that it was, because I feel like it just really set up the album and set the tone for the album.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly.
I can see why she incorporated this song, because the lyrics are very fitting to the topics at hand already. Take this moment to be free, take these sunken eyes so I can see, you know, kind of feel like it definitely correlates and works well in the context of this album.
Into the light of a dark black night.
I really like the mixing on this. You could hear so many different things going on at once.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
Oh, that's a different artist. Okay, I was like, that's not Beyonce.
Wings and learn to fly. Learn to fly. Learn to fly. Waiting for this moment to arrive.
I love hearing no, I love hearing the diversity of her voice. We're already getting so many different parts of her voice on this album, which is classic of any Beyonce album. She does the high stuff, she does the low stuff, she really shows off every part of her voice. She does the talk singing, she does the choral gospel singing, she does it all. I did like the mixing on that song. I really liked how you could hear so many different elements present. Like, it really did build in a beautiful way. You could hear the birds, you could hear the violins, you could hear the metronome. The layered vocals were absolutely stunning. I also understand why she put it on the album, because I think cohesively it matches to like the meaning that she's trying to get through to people, and it goes along with like the whole heart of the album. So I think it was a good placement. The next song is 16 Carriages. I honest to God think this may be one of the most beautiful songs I have ever heard in my life. The bridge of this song is my favorite bridge of 2024 so far. So I'm excited to listen to it in the context of the album.
Summer sunset on a holy night on a long black road, all the tears I fight.
That is a lyric that I did not catch at first. I thought she said back road, but she actually said black road.
16 carriages driving away. It's been umpteen summers and I'm not in my bed, on the back of the bus in a bunk with the band.
I love the time signature of this song and how it changes. I don't know.
Working all day, ain't got time to waste. I got art to make, I got love to create.
I just love this song. I love this part where she's talking about her creative process. Like, I've worked so hard for this. I've spent so much time. This is what I want to be doing. And just like the fight to actually get there and actually do it and make her dreams come true. It very much feels to me like a song about making your dreams come true.
Legacy, if it's the last thing I do, you'll remember me. Still see your faces when you close your eyes.
Just love that bridge so much. It's so beautiful.
Watch them ride with my dreams away.
Way.
Mom, can I hear the lullaby, please?
That was roomy.
Mom, can I hear the lullaby, please?
I love those chords.
There I was, tangled up in marigold. We were listening to the reverend children singing. Yeah. Wanna be a protector.
Is it about motherhood?
Even though I know someday you're gonna shine on your own, I will be your projector. I gave water to the soil and now it feeds me. I feel proud of who I am because you need me, yeah.
Ooh, I felt proud of who I am because you need me. I'm proud of myself for being a mother. As you should be. Oh, this is really pretty with the vocals. It's also just like, I love songs like this that are like, about an artist's love for their kids. It just gets me every time. I just think it's so heartfelt. It's so meaningful. It's so true to who they are. It always feels super genuine, and I love this.
I will be a projector.
I'll light the way for you.
I first saw your face in your father's skies. There's a long line of hands carrying your name.
There's a family roots. This is her most rooted album yet already. This is her most personal, like, rooted album, and it's just rooted in who she is. I like the production a lot. Yeah. I can understand already why people are getting, some people were getting self-titled from this, because that in particular really reminded me of, it's called like Blue, one of the bonus tracks on self-titled. Those personal little details. She uses intros and outros that are super personal all over self-titled. Like Pretty Hurts intro, that song is amazing. Already this album is feeling super rooted in who she is and just like very genuine to her, and I'm really enjoying this. I really liked that song a lot. I thought it was really pretty. The vocals were absolutely gorgeous. It was very simple, just in the fact that it was like, I don't mean it was simple in a bad way, but like coming from American Requiem that was just like taking me all over the place, that felt like more of a typical structure of a song, right? It was very repetitive, but I didn't mind it. I thought it was really pretty. Yeah, I just thought that was a really nice song. The next one is an interlude called My Rose. I feel like this could be a love song. Maybe another song to her kids.
How many times have you let yourself get you down? You're my love, my sweetie pie, my baby, you're my heart.
Again, like the vocal range and the vocal diversity just constantly on display in her music is absolutely insane. And that was a great example. I don't think we've even heard notes that high on this album yet, but she said, they're coming. They're right here for you. That one definitely like a self-acceptance, self-confidence kind of song. How many times have you let yourself get you down? Let yourself get you down. She called me out with that. So many roses, but none to be picked without thorns. Everyone has flaws, so be fond of your flaws, dear. La-da-da, la-da-da, la-da-da. I just hope you love yourself like that, and I really hope the best for you. I don't know who she wrote that song for. It feels like it could be a song to her kids, like something she sings to them at night. It had this kind of like lullaby feel to it. It felt like she was singing me a lullaby, okay? It probably wasn't my thing sonically. Like, it's another one I'm gonna have to sit with, but I can appreciate her literally like giving me therapy in this moment. The next one is Smoke Hour, another interlude featuring Willie Nelson, or maybe she just, yeah, it is featuring him. The personal details on this album.
That's why I'm going to the river to wash my sins away. Why can't you be true?
Come on, baby, it's time to rock.
She's changing the radio station. She lit it.
Welcome to the Smoke Hour on KNTRY Radio, Texas. You know my name, no need to know yours.
Rude.
And go to that good place your mind likes to wander off to. And if you don't want to go find yourself a jukebox.
Why did I think he was gonna say, go fuck yourself? I thought he was gonna say, if you don't want to do that, go fuck yourself. I need therapy. Okay. That was cute. Well, I don't smoke Willie Nelson, but thank you. I will inhale the music. I will smoke in spirit with you. The next one is Texas Hold'em, the old rootin' tootin'. I listened to it a lot when it first came out. I haven't like listened to it a whole ton since then, to be honest. But it did make it into my top 10 most listened to songs in February. So.
This ain't Texas. Ain't no Hold'em.
Hey, it's kind of jarring going from the other songs on this album to this.
Don't be a bitch, come take it to the floor now. Woo! There's a tornado in my city.
That transition into that verse is my favorite part of this song.
Red cup kisses, sweet redemption, passing time, yeah.
I actually don't know the lyrics.
Ooh, one step to the right. We headed to the dive bar. Can't read your mind. This ain't Texas. Ain't no Hold'em.
This song is really a different vibe entirely than everything we've gotten so far. I thought the entire album was gonna be like this. I think I suffer from assuming every song on the album is gonna be exactly like the single, which of course is not true. But this is like a fun kind of change up from the other songs I feel like I've kind of been internalizing mentally and just like, this one's kind of like, woo, you know, just having a fun time. The next one is called Bodyguard.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I love that. Wait, why does that sound like a different artist?
So sweet. I give you kisses in the backseat. Leave my lipstick on the cigarette. Just toss it and you stomp it out.
I love this beat, this production.
We've been hurting, but it's happy.
We've been are hurting, but it's happy hour. She's bringing us this happy little song. This is my favorite so far, easily. Like, do you hear the production? It's so groovy. The beat is just like infectious. It's getting in my bones.
Sometimes I hold you closer just to know you're real. Davis in my bones.
Davis.
Sometimes I take a day off just to turn you on.
Sometimes I take a day off just to...
Honey, honey.
Oh, I love this. Wait.
I could be your lifeguard.
Wait.
Be your best friend. I'll protect you in the mosh pit.
It's giving protector, but husband version.
Hold me back.
Oh my God, this is the song. Like, if anyone slanders this song in my comment section, I mean, I'm not gonna do anything because you're entitled to your opinion, but this is the song. Like, this is my favorite by a landslide. I am like all over this song right now.
I'm about to lose it. Turn around and John Wayne that ass. Sometimes I hold you closer just to know you're real. I'll take how you feel. You could be my bodyguard. Oh, honey, honey.
Ah! I want to marry this song. We're riding off into the sunset together. Bodyguard and me.
3, 4.
Hey, Miss Honeybee, it's Dolly P. You know that hussy with the good hair you sing about? Reminded me of someone I knew back when.
Who? Jolene! Oh! Okay. Bodyguard and I are getting married. Okay. I actually don't need to listen to the rest of this album because I just want Bodyguard and I to just run off into the sunset together. Instant bopability. And then we went into Dolly P. Cute little Dolly Parton moment. We love Dolly Parton, okay? She is America's sweetheart. She is America's mother, America's grandmother. I don't know. I love her. And there's gonna be a Miley collab later on the album, so it's like the whole family's in town. I used to sing about a girl with auburn hair, and now we're going into Jolene. So I guess she was like setting up the song, so that was kind of cute.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm wanting you, don't come for my man.
Ooh, she's changed the lyrics? Is she allowed to do that? Oh, I love that she changed the lyrics because I'm not a big cover person. I mean, this is a classic song. It's such a good song. I just like, in general, whenever there's a cover on an album, I'm like, but I want an original.
It takes more than beauty and seductive stares to come between a family and a happy man.
Oh, is she talking about Jay-Z cheating on her?
Jolene, I'm a woman too. The games you play are nothing new, so you don't want no heat with me, Jolene. We've been deep in love for 20 years. I raised that man, I raised his kids. I know my man better than he knows.
Oh, wow. Wow, I kind of love that she's addressing this through this song. I don't know. I think this is a really, I just love this song. I raised him. I raised his kids too because they've been together so long. It feels like she's literally raised him because she's seen him become a man. She's seen him become a better man, but also seen him make mistakes and do wrong things along the way. I kind of love that she's addressing it through this song. I don't know. I really like how she changed it. She made it personal. Again, I think she's done a great job of making this a really personal album so far. And I like that she took this and flipped it on its head. Other than that, like, it does sonically sound a lot to the original to me. Then again, I haven't listened to the original in a minute, but it's very reminiscent of it for me. Okay, this is a vibe.
I can easily understand why you're attracted to my man, but you don't want the smoke, so shoot your shot with someone else.
Like, don't mess with me.
Jolene, I'm warning you, woman, find you your own man. I'm a queen, Jolene.
I know I'm a queen. Oh, it's about knowing your worth.
Bitch from Louisiana.
Girl, what? Oh!
Cause you can't dig up our planted seeds.
What?
No, my man's gonna stand by me.
My man's gonna stand by me.
Across those valleys, highs and lows and everything between. Good and bad. Can't dig up and planted seeds. Jolene, 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 Jolene.
The line, you can't dig up our planted seeds. Again, I feel like this album is so rooted in who she is, and it's just like rooted in her life. It's rooted in her story. It's very genuine. It's very authentic. I mean, again, it's like nothing against covers. I'm just like not a huge fan of them when they're on an album. I'd rather see an original song, but she made that her own. She made it an original song, and I really like that. I also thought it was just really nicely sung. Like it felt like the original, but it also felt, again, like a different song. The next one is Daughter. I don't know if this is gonna be like I'm a daughter, like Beyonce is a daughter, or she's gonna be singing to one of her daughters.
Your blood stains on my custom couture.
There's so much heart, soul, blood, sweat, and tears that you can hear in this album. You can just hear the heart in it. You can hear the soul in it. You really can. And I already have respect for this album.
Now I ripped your dress and you're all black and blue. Look what you made me do. They keep saying that ain't nothing like my father, but I'm the furthest thing from quiet boys and altars. Help me, Lord, from these fantasies in my head. Cleanse me, Holy Trinity, from this marijuana smoke smell in my hair. I sashayed my dress.
Already, this is one of my least favorites sonically, just because it is kind of like going from one thing to the next, you know, very seamlessly, and that's not always something that I really connect to. The lyrics are confusing me a little bit, or they were confusing me. I think I have a handle on it now that I looked them up, but they keep saying that I'm nothing like my father, but I'm the furthest thing from choir boys and altars. So kind of like the opposite of church girl. If you cross me, I'm just like my father. I am colder than Titanic water. Says this line is a possible reference to Daddy Lessons. Daddy Lessons talks about how fathers pass down their behaviors and habits to their children. Yeah, it is like, I'm my father's daughter kind of energy. Help me, Lord, from these fantasies in my head. So the chorus is a prayer. Cleanse me, Holy Trinity. Cleanse me of my sins, un-American life. I feel like there's a lot of layers here that I'm probably not going to pick up on everything on a first listen.
Smell of regret, I lowered my care.
I feel the genre's bending as I listen.
How long can he hold his breath before his death? Cut off your bend, credim your man.
Wow.
Travel to Whitechapels and sing hymns.
Super high violins.
I am colder than Titanic water.
I like that second chorus at the end that was kind of slowed down. Ooh, Spaghetti's next. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. That one was just a lot to unpack. I'm gonna need to sit with her. The bridge was absolutely gorgeous. She sung in Italian, and I think that was the first time, correct me if I'm wrong, but the first time, or one of the first times she's ever sung in a different language. I could be wrong, and I could be getting it wrong. Like, this is a first listen, but it sounded like she's battling these temptations to, you know, be like her father and kind of act on impulse or act on emotion. Outfit too small to hide my scars. How long can he hold his breath before his death? That's definitely something. There's just a lot here, and on a first listen, there's no way I could possibly get into all of it, but definitely respect the vulnerability and the intimacy of that song and how personal it felt. So this next song, Spaghetti, is Beyonce, Linda Martell, and Shaboozey. Linda Martell, I did have to look her up. According to Wikipedia, it says she became the first commercially successful Black female artist in the country music industry.
Genres are a funny little concept, aren't they?
Yes.
They have a simple definition that's easy to understand. But in practice, well, some may feel confined.
She said, I'm gonna...
No gang, but I got shooters.
She said, I'm gonna bend the genres right here, right now. You're not gonna know what's coming next. Oh, but facts were already stated in this song. Linda Martell, just speaking absolute facts. We pigeonhole artists. We say, oh, they're country music. Oh, they're pop music. And it's like, a lot of artists do play around with different genres, especially album to album. There's a lot of artists that change up their sound every single time they release an album. And Beyonce, especially, she has always been genre bending. She has always challenged the norms of each genre, and that's something that you have to respect about her. Like,
Bang, bang, at the snap of my fingers, I'm Thanos. They call me the captain, the catwalk assassin. When they know what's slapping, then here come the yapping. All of this snitching and all of this bitching, just a fishing expedition. Dumb
Flo!
Country, petty,
Come on, Flo!
Plain Jane spaghetti, no sauce, no sauce. Too soft, too soft. I ain't no regular singer. Now come get everything you came for. I ain't in no gang, but I got shooters and I bang, 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 bang.
there's a lot to unpack here. I ain't no regular singer. Now come get everything you came for. She knows she's different. She knows she's special. She isn't just a singer, you know, she does a lot of things with her music, you know, that are very unique, and she knows that. Ooh, like
Out to the moon, outlaws women, they gon' show. Someone here brought fire, ain't no telling who. No matter what the charges is, we ain't gon' tell the truth.
that felt like 5 different songs in one. The constant switch ups, you know, I think she was like, I'm going to constantly be switching up the genres and the feels even within the songs themselves. You're never gonna know what's coming next. You're never going to know what to expect. And that's to like demonstrate that she can do so many different vibes and atmospheres with her music. I don't know, that's just how I took it. Like, it felt like there were a lot of different genres present in that song, and it kept switching up, and like they were all just kind of merging. The next one is Alligator Tears. I'm so excited for this one. I feel like this could be really beautiful. A lot of this kind of opening, like
High tides in the city, I'm in too deep.
ooh.
Oh dear, you and your alligator tears.
Does she say that in another one of her songs?
You say move a mountain and I'll throw on my boots. You say stop the river from running, I'll build a dam or two.
Ooh, she's like, I'll go to the ends of the earth for you.
You and those alligator tears.
It's like, you say jump, I say how high. Okay, why are they alligator tears though? Like, who's she talking about? I don't know. Someone said she's cooking in the studio. We're eating so good. Yeah, this one's pretty. I really like these vocals. Just again, that kind of, it reminds me of the intro. Like those just really light, pretty vocals that are just like taking you to another atmosphere.
Something about those tears of yours. How does it feel to be adored? Think about leaving, hell no. Squeeze every ounce of love from my body. Yeah. You say move a mountain. Alligator tears. Alligator tears.
Why does she adore? This post-chorus? Oh, yeah, that was probably one of my favorites so far. That was one of my favorites so far. Really pretty. Just really pretty. Like, I don't have that much to say about it, but it was just nice. The production was super easy to like just get into. You know, some of them have really thrown me for a loop, but that one just felt super palatable upon first listen. The next one is Smoke Hour 2, featuring our friend Willie.
Sometimes you don't know what you like until someone you trust turns you on to some real good shit. Up next on the Smoke Hour is Just for Fun by Beyonce.
By Beyonce. That's cute. I don't know that one was like needed, but it's kind of, I guess it breaks up the album. I mean, it's fun. Like, it's cute to hear him like introduce her, you know? It adds character to the album, right? Anytime there's an interlude like that, it really does add, you know, it adds character to the album. It adds a little bit of personality, a little bit of spunk. Oh, I'm so excited. The Miley collab is next. But she's not even, oh yeah.
Going all out just for fun. I am the man, I know it. So I laugh and I lie and the coyotes cry and time moves quickly and so do I. So I'll say my goodbye.
Oh, she's like, I'm the man. It's giving I'm that girl. It's like, yes, Beyonce, in fact, you are that girl.
Time heals everything. I don't need anything. Hallelujah.
Ooh, hallelujah. I love this one. This is so beautiful.
Here's to hoping I'll fall fast asleep tonight. And I'll just need to get through this. Born in the darkness, who brings the light? I need to get through this.
Oh, born in the darkness.
Oh, just get used to it.
I'm going down south just for fun.
I love the heaviness of this one, but it also is so light because
From the cowboys and Clovis and the rodeo circus, I came here for a reason, but I don't know the purpose. It's all under the surface.
Hallelujah.
I pray to her. Here's to hoping who brings the light, and I need to get through this.
Oh, do you hear the vocals? Like, that's all this song needs, is just those vocals.
I pray to
Pausing before we get into the next one, which I'm so excited for. It's a Miley Cyrus feature. Oh my gosh, that one was beautiful. I absolutely love that one. That was my second favorite after Bodyguard as of right now. I don't know, I just loved the vocals. I loved how it was like super intimate. There wasn't a ton of production. It was kind of just her voice, but then it did come in with that heavier production, which I also loved. I liked the feature. I basically just liked everything about it. Lyrics, again, kind of went over my head. The next one is Most Wanted. Two Most Wanted, maybe, with Miley Cyrus. A Beyonce and Miley Cyrus collab. Let's take a moment of silence. Not really, because I want to go right into the song.
No jump in the gun, but we're both still young. One day we won't be.
pedal so heavy like a two most wanted, and I don't know what you're doing tonight. I'll be your shotgun rider till the day I die.
Oh, that melody, shut up.
I'll be a backseat baby, driving you crazy anytime you like, till the day I die.
This one is beautiful. First, I'm sorry, that was really aggressive. First of all, I had a feeling that Miley would be the first one to sing. I don't know why. I was just like, I have a spidey sense. And she was. She came right in. And I love her voice on this song. It feels so classic. Like, again, the roots of Miley, of who she is as an artist. You know, the raw, the authentic. And then Beyonce, just going back and forth. I loved that aspect to the song. I think it more easily like helps you integrate that it's a collab and like makes it feel more like a collaboration when the artists have a back and forth. If an artist just comes in for like 2 lines, it can feel like, okay, did they really add anything? But I really loved that, and I loved how they came together then during the chorus, because I want to hear them sing together. Like, that's the whole point of a collab.
Making waves in the wind with my empty hand.
Oh, just her voice.
Hand on you.
I don't know what you're doing tonight, but I'll be your shotgun rider.
I love that.
Till the day I die.
loved that one. No notes, honestly. It lived up to what I wanted it to be. It just felt like a very authentic collaboration. Like both artists were just being very authentic, very raw, very genuine. I feel like we're getting into the year of like genuine authenticity from artists, and I'm kind of here for that. The next one is Levi's Jeans featuring Post Malone. There's a Post Malone on Tortured Poets Department as well, so I guess he's on all of these albums now.
Boy, I let you be my Levi's jeans, so you can hug that ass all day long.
I love this one.
Come here, sexy little thing.
This is so swanky.
Oh, you wish you were my Levi's jeans when it's popping out your phone.
Don't you wish you were my Levi's jeans so you could just be on me all the time? I love the extensions of the vocals, like how she extends those notes out. And again, I love this production. I love this beat. I feel like it's just super easy to get into.
I'm a fucking animal. I'm a fucking centerfold. Said look, I love to go. Too close, no prima donna. Possess too much persona.
I also just feel like it's a nice change up from like thinking super deeply about the lyrics. I feel like I'm just letting it wash over me.
Baby, nostalgia like.
Nostalgia like.
Every time I see you, I just wanna grab you. Every hour on the hour is waiting for you. Pretty little thing. Come here, sexy little thing.
That's Post Malone.
Oh, girl, I wish I was your Levi's jeans. The way you popping out my phone.
I refuse to believe that that's Post Malone.
When that thing on hydroplane, baby girl, you the pilot. And I ramble on, I could go on, but I'm going on side.
That does not sound like anything, any way that I've ever heard Post Malone sound. I don't listen to him a lot, but I've heard a couple songs, and I don't think I've ever heard him sound like this. So correct me if I'm wrong, but if it didn't say his name right there, I would think it was a different artist.
No one ever got me going quite like you. Baby, let me rattle that snake with my venom. Denim on denim on denim on denim.
Ooh, no, this is one of my favorites.
Starlight shining through the in-between. Dark got settle his leather seats. Come on, you pretty little thing.
Oh.
You know I'd like to be a Levi's jeans, so I can hug that ass all day long. Baby, hold me all day long. Come here, sexy little thing. Snap a picture. Oh, I love you, baby. Yeah, you drive me crazy. Need you.
It just gets better.
You're my renaissance. You're the best of things.
I'm just kidding. Oh my god!
My mind has been telling me to settle right on down. The ones have been telling me that they won't be around. They won't be around.
I love that
But you know that once I love
deep, low production.
I wish that I know you let me wonder.
Oh, these high vocals over this low, dark, like low down, deep production. The juxtaposition of that. Levi's Jeans, literally get out. That was one of my favorites. The more it went on, the more I was just like, what am I listening to? The chorus was so beautiful. I loved the collab with Post Malone. I just felt like, I don't know, that song just worked crazy well for me. I loved how it was just kind of a breather, like lyrically, it wasn't too deep or insane. It was just kind of like a nice vibe. It was super sultry, it was super swanky, it was super all the S things. All good S things. Yeah, I already marked Flamenco too. I already love this one as well. I feel like this has been a really strong section of the album for my taste. Like Just for Fun onward, I've really loved this section.
My soul is reminding me that we're forever young.
That was another aspect of Most Wanted. It felt super youthful. She was talking a lot about youth, I think.
Exhale my breath until the deed is done.
Okay, thank you so very much. This particular tune stretches across a range of genres, and that's what makes it a unique listening experience. Yes, indeed. It's called Ya-Ya.
That was so cute. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Flamenco was just like a beautiful vocal performance. Short, sweet, to the point. And then we had Linda Martell, who just sounds like a very wholesome human, to be honest with you. She introduced Ya-Ya, which I was wondering how to pronounce that, so I'm glad I don't have to like guess. And she said this one in particular is gonna bend the genres. So okay, I feel like we're already bending them, but we're gonna bend it like Beckham for this one.
Hello, girls.
Hello, Beyonce.
Hello, fellas.
You're pretty swell.
We snapping.
We're snapping.
Please.
We want to welcome you to the Beyonce Cowboy Carter Act 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Put them hands together. We drumming.
Oh, this is fun.
P-E-Y-I-N-C-E.
Why'd she spell her name?
You're looking for a new America. Are you tired working time and a half for half the pay? Yeah, yeah. I just pray that we don't crash. Keep my Bible on the dash. With the shit. So hold his hose up for more liquor, please. Hard-working man ain't got no money in the bank. He can't watch the news nowadays. I just pray that he don't crash.
Okay, I need 5 minutes to process this song. She actually spelled her name wrong. That's so funny. Beyonce's mother, Tina Knowles' maiden last name was originally Beyonce, but due to an error by hospital staff, they spelled it Beyonce. Tina later named her eldest daughter after her botched maiden last name. That is the most funny, iconic thing I've heard all day. My family lived and died in America, good old USA. Whole lot of red in that white and blue. Is that like blood? I don't know. History can't be erased. That's the sad thing. Like, as much as we progress as a society and like certain things maybe get better, at the end of the day, we're never going to be able to erase years, decades, you know, thousands of years long trauma and horrible history. Are you tired working time and a half for half the pay? The American dream. There's a lot of emotions here because it's basically saying America has a problem. I feel like there's irony in this song. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels like a really ironic song.
Pistol on the dash, you gotta keep the faith.
Pistol on the dash.
Vibrations.
Hello, the Beatles.
Fuck it, we shaking.
This one's so fun.
We jerking. We twerking. You wanna touch it, don't you? Come get this genie in the bottle.
Okay, Christina.
Let it loose. Good God. I don't wanna hear no yeah. You got me ooh and you might know what you're doing. Got you up all night and now you don't wanna leave. Got you inside. It's getting picking up good vibration.
Yeah, I mean, when she said genre bending, she was not kidding. You hear the Beatles, you hear references to like Christina Aguilera, you hear the country, the Americana, like you hear all these different vibes. Obviously, like this song is just a wild ride from start to finish, and it's really fun. It's really, really fun. It's one of those songs I feel like is just fun to sing along to. It's fun to kind of like get into, and I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I don't know what's going on, but I'm having fun.
We gon' bust it down from Texas to Gary.
Gary.
Wait, Big Daddy, you so pretty. It's love in my mouth and the devil take 'em out.
Slugs out my mouth.
I just wanna shake my ass. Ooh, I'm losing my mind, but you.
Yeah. I would pay. I would, oh. I think think it flowed right into the... Ooh, I kind of like this one. I'm kind of sad it's an interlude.
When I come home tomorrow.
I love that, like, that guitar. I don't know. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. I just want to pause it for a second so I can talk about Yaya. Anyone else just like, head going to explode? I would pay to see Yaya live. Like, not live, but like how they recorded it. Because there was just so much going on. There were so many other singers and other ad-libbers in the background. There was all the instrumentation. It felt live. It felt just like a giant riff off. Really spiced it up. You know, you're not gonna be bored at any point during this album. But this next one, Desert Eagle. Like, what is going on literally with this one? Like, literally what is going on with this one?
Soft to the touch, let you hold something, let you get a handful, baby. She's a whole lot of woman. Soft kisses on some fat lip, put on a show and make it nasty. Desert Eagle in the backseat, everything bigger.
I don't know what that means, and I feel like I have some ideas. Here I am going on Urban Dictionary live on camera. Okay, I thought Desert Eagle was something else, but it is a pistol. This is a bigger woman anthem. She's a whole lot of woman, soft kisses on some fat lips. Everything bigger in Texas. Desert Eagle in the back seat. She has a gun in the back seat. Like, don't mess with her. I love how she's just like doing whatever she wants on this album. Like, is she not just kind of doing whatever she wants? And it doesn't feel like she cares at all what anyone thinks of this music. It just feels like she's doing what she wants. And I always respect when an artist does that.
Keep it close and let you love me like a lady, yeah. Don't sit over it, it could creamy in the middle, yeah.
I just want to say, this is a 27 song album and I genuinely do not feel like I want it to end. I don't feel any sort of like lag or like I'm just rushing through it. I mean, part of me is like, okay, it's 2 a.m., you know, let's keep this moving. But I don't feel bored. I don't feel like it's been super long. And that's something that is really cool because longer albums, they usually feel long. Yeah, that last song was really reminding me of, I think it was Blow I think it was Blow off of Self-Titled. The next one is Riverdance. Riverdance. I always want to say Riverdance.
Dance. Dance. Dance.
I think she wants us to dance. I'm not sure yet though.
Bounce on that shit, no hands. Bounce on that shit, dance. Tearing down the barrel of his gun. Yes, he shot me down. I died and someone brought me back to life, but never to my senses. Bounce on that shit, dance.
I'm like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be dancing to this or just like basking in it because the verses are really pretty and I just want to like sit back and enjoy them. But then she's like, pounce on it, dance. And I'm like, okay, I have to be like in dance mode.
Running through the river with you. Bounce on that shit, dance.
Like, I don't know what to do, but I love this one low key.
I died, but then I came straight back to life, but never to my senses.
She died and she came back to life.
And then we make amends.
Oh, I feel like there could be two meanings to that. On the one hand, it could be like he killed me with his love. Like, I'm so in love with him, I died, but then I came back to life so I could be with him. But on the other hand, it could be like he shot me down. We had an argument where he said something and then I died, but then I came back to life because we made up. I don't know. I love that.
Staring at the barrel of his gun. Yes, it shot me down. I died, but then I came straight back to life, but never to my senses. So arrest me and bring me my rights. I plan to steal your heart again on Saturday and Sunday night. Bounce on that shit, dance.
She's wanted for love.
Bounce on that shit, no. The day I met you, I remember everything.
I love that.
Your smile was cold, your face was fresh. Press your way onto my chest. You hear the speed my heart will beat. Seconds drag like days whenever you don't wanna talk or speak.
She's so in love.
Bounce on that shit, no.
I love that no hands part. Actually, this is one of my favorites. I loved that one. By the end, like, it was a grower. At first, I was like, okay, you know, I'm not sure how I'm feeling, but by the end of the song, I absolutely loved it. It was so fun. The production was fun. It was different. It was unique. The next one is Two Hands to Heaven. I feel like maybe this could be another gospel vibe. Or not anything like gospel.
Bottle in my hand, the whiskey up high. Two hands to heaven, wild horses run wild. Oh. Rhinestones and diamonds both shine in the light. Two hands to heaven, my whiskey up high. Oh.
Two hands to heaven? Is that like double fisting your liquor?
Summer flings on your bedside, slip into my dreams every night. Who am I to love my baby? Purple colored mink, sugar cane, hitting them 16 switches. Swirl, don't judge me, baby. Coyotes run wild, oh. Got only those wild, oh.
This is another really, pretty vocally. This is another really pretty one vocally, and it's another one where I don't know what to do because half of me wants to be bopping, but half of me wants to just sit back and relax and enjoy her beautiful vocals. And I think I've mentioned this in other videos where I've reacted to her, but like I'm constantly like, I don't know what to do with myself, Beyonce. I don't know if I'm supposed to be dancing or basking.
Two hands to heaven, my whiskey up high, oh, wide, oh.
The production's super subtle, but somehow I'm still moving. I'm still grooving.
Forgive my soul, lovely daggers pierced my heart many moons ago. Toxic roses, chased by wolves and carnivores. Dancing in the moonlight, catching every breeze. My feet on a dashboard, and I go really fast, boy.
I don't think I have any thoughts left in my brain.
Singing, I will carry on 10,000 steps towards the time of your life. Two hands to heaven, my whiskey up high.
The production just like.
Toxic roses, chased by wolves and carnivores.
I love these melodies. I don't know what to do with this. It's just so pretty.
Swirl.
At this point, the lyrics are kind of woo, just over my head completely, because this is a very, very lyrically dense album. There is just so much going on. I mean, first of all, 27 songs, 27 different meanings, 27 different lyrical concepts and compositions. But also every line really packs so much into it. And it's like, there is absolutely no way I'm gonna gather it all on a first listen. Like this one, she's mentioning vices like alcohol. She's mentioning love though at the same time. It sounds kind of like a love song. This one, I'm just vibing. Like I just love this one sonically so much. So like, I don't care what she's saying.
In these dark times, I'm so glad that this love is blinding. All I see is the.
In these dark times, I'm so glad that love is blinding. He's her light. Am I okay?
So let's lose us in these sheets, yeah. And when I get up to walk, I wanna feel weak, yeah. Like you partied in Venus, and we woke up in Mars. I'm gonna give you the best years of your life. You and I.
Is that tap dancing?
Cowboy Carter, time to strike a match and light up this juke joint.
It's Dolly.
One by one, you hang them high. Your hands are steady and you sleep at night. I don't want them back, but I can't let go. Hangman, answer me now. You owe me a debt.
Sorry.
She got that water, Hangman got that water. Don't act like you don't know.
He got that water.
Don't giddy up, giddy up. Hey, When the sun goes down, it's Naya, Naya, you can hear her body howl. She's a tyrant. Every time I ride it, every time I ride it, how we gonna hide it? Riding like hydraulics. I am such a tyrant. I don't like to sit up in the saddle, boy. I got it. Oh, city after me. I've seen a 5'9" thick and fine. What a tragedy. Hey, hey, riding. Baby, I'm goated. Baby, I'm going. Hey, hey, on the run, run. Tap me on the shoulder when you reload the gun. Tyrant. Did you get used to the haunting? The wailing, the missing, the wanting.
The haunting?
Cross the divide. Hangman, teach me how not to cry.
Who's Hangman?
Don't pay me in gold. Giddy up, giddy up. Damn if I do, damn it if I don't. Lady with a whip, want what you wanna want. Giddy up, giddy up.
Tyrant was my Tyrant is the best song I have ever heard in my life. That was my #1 favorite. It was another one that grew on me as I listened. At first I liked it, but I wasn't obsessed until like the midpoint of the song, and from there onward, I don't know what just happened, but that was my favorite. She put something in that song. She absolutely put something in that song. Possibly crack. Okay, the next one is Sweet Honey Buckin. I am like not doing amazingly right now. I don't have anything to say about this anymore because what? Like this section of the album I just feel like has been insanity. Ever since Riverdance, like all of these have been just insane. And I don't know what to say anymore. My head is completely empty. It's 2:30 in the morning, but I'm listening to this all at once. I'm not gonna film more tomorrow. Like that is not happening. I'm not waiting, but just understand my head needs 5 to 10 days to process this. Also, is this a love album to Jay-Z? Because it being called Cowboy Carter, that's like her and Jay-Z's last name. And there's so many songs on this album that just feel like love songs, or like she's defending her love to Jay-Z. So I don't know. That's just first listen what I'm getting. Okay, but Sweet Honey Buckin, featuring our friend Shabuzi once again.
Time is all our secrets.
Luke Casey the boots, shake. You can hear when I step. All the Chevy and painted it red. It don't matter what nobody says. Country boy to the day that I'm dead. You want some?
Cadillac back on the road. We taking Route 44. Just say what you need from the start. Oh. Jiffy cornbread, booty corn fed, body rolls at the rodeo.
Booty corn fed.
Riding through just to put my eyes on you. You are the superstar. Everybody's driving no new cars. Turn a bad.
This is so dense lyrically. I really am like trying to get a grasp for the lyrics because I'm curious, but they're so dense. I love this one though. Like, what's up with this?
We from a long way, from the rough rides, from the railroads to the rodeo, sweet country home. This for my. She gone. Love your cowboy and put that sweet honey on her. So come.
Oh, it's divided up between sweet and honey, just like pure and honey. And now it's Buckin.
Buckin, like a mechanical bull. Buckin. Look at that horse, look at that horse, look at that horse. Pretty as hell, all natural, done it on bars. Buckin. Whoa.
Buckin.
Your hormones is right at the rim. It was just going in. Fuck it, do it again. AOTY.
This production is so like heavy again.
Come back and fuck up the pen. Say the things that I know will offend. No top, feel a wind on my skin. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But it gets stomped down when we bucking. Buckin. Whoa, buckin. 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 Whoa, buckin. Look at that horse. Look at that horse. Look at that horse.
Look at that horse.
Whoa, buckin. Buckin. Little man at the bank. Is you is or you ain't? Get to look at my mama to say the things that I know will offend. Wear that shit that I know start a trend. Say that boo got mercy on me, baby, have mercy on me.
She's going to take us to church to finish out this album. That one, I did like that one. Sweet Honey Buckin. It had 3 separate parts to it, which was kind of fun. But a lot of these songs feel like they have different parts to them, and they feel like multiple different songs in one. And I think that's why it's so hard to comment on, because the second that I'm about to say something about the production or the lyrics or any part of the song, it immediately switches up and like goes a totally different direction, and the unexpected turns just keep coming. So it's really hard to comment without pausing every 0.5 milliseconds. Toward the end of that song, there was some like heavier production that I really liked. Anything that's like feels heavy and weighted, I really like. I liked Shabuzi. I liked it. It was just a lot to process once again. But the last track is Amen. Amen. Let's finish this off with a church number. Okay, I'm losing my mind.
Hurting badly, I can see you hurting badly. Hey.
A crackly like radio sound in the background.
Mercy on me, baby, have mercy on me.
It has intro vibes, just like the American Requiem.
This house was built with blood and bone, crumbled. The statues they made were beautiful, but they were lies of stone. Trumpets blare. Tell me, can you hear me now?
This is so pretty.
Say a prayer for what has been. We'll be the ones that purify our Father's sins. I'm buried here. Yeah.
I feel like I'm going underwater. Okay, I think at the end there, I felt like I was going underwater and also being shot onto another planet at the same time. That one was beautiful beyond belief. I mean, it was the same vibe as American Requiem. I figured after hearing American Requiem that it would be very similar to Amen. Just vocals for days. Just so beautiful, so gospel, choral, and lyrically a bookend to the first song on the album. This house was built with blood and bone, and it crumbled. The statues they made were beautiful, but they were lies of stone. You know, the problems with our history in America, the problems with systemic racism and inequality in our world will be the ones to purify our father's sins. American Requiem, them old ideas are buried here. So that was literally a song where she was like, we are going to bury this. We're going to put this behind us. We can't erase the past. It's never going to be completely erased, but we can move forward and try to purify our father's sins, like try to move forward and not have the same systemic inequality and problems that we've always had. This album felt hella historical. Not just a statement album, but like a historical album. A moment in time that does have the power to enact change. Her starting the album saying, I'm done being treated like this second-class citizen in the country world, and I'm gonna show you how I can do all these different genres. Not just country, obviously, not just pop, not just R&B, but I can genre bend and genre blend, and I'm gonna just show you that throughout this album. It's gonna gonna be a wild ride. It was a wild ride. Everything was constantly changing. Again, the second I thought I like had something figured out, it would change. There were some songs on this album that were pretty like palatable and like the same all throughout. I think those were the ones that I connected to immediately, like Bodyguard and songs like that just felt like, all right, I can really like catch on to this easily. You know, there's not too many changes to where I'm like processing so much information. I truly think this album is some of her most personal work, especially toward the front half of the album. It just felt so personal. It felt like it was so rooted in who she is. I feel like the entire album felt like that to me. It just felt very authentic to her. It felt like she was planning roots even beyond what she already has in the industry, just like planning her roots further and saying like, I'm here to stay. I am Beyonce. She's just an artist that I really, really do respect. I just think this is very powerful, and especially toward the front half of the album, I feel like that's where my favorite like lyrical content was, but the second half of the album was some of my favorite sonic content. Like Tyrant absolutely took me out. Amen, Riverdance, Levi's Jeans, Flamenco. But there were songs on the first half as well. I mean, obviously it was 27 songs. Like, it's an album I'm gonna need to spend more time with. Some of the songs straight up, I was like, this isn't really for me sonically. You know, it's not really the sound that I am going to listen to, but I still could objectively appreciate and respect those songs so much. I truly do think this album is a masterpiece. Please keep in mind that this was my first experience with this album. This was literally my first listen. I know there was so much that I missed, and so much that I just couldn't possibly pick up on because there were so many layers. It was so dense lyrically. It was so dense sonically. I mean, there was just so much. There were so many genres present. I heard R&B, I heard pop, I heard country, I heard folk, I heard Americana, and it's wild that it all kind of made sense in this weird way. I don't know how she does that. She really does kind of like make things make sense that shouldn't necessarily make sense. I don't know. I really respect and admire her for the message of this album and for making this album. She didn't have to, like, it wasn't her duty to make this album, but I am glad that she did and that she said the things that needed to be said. And I think it's a very important album. This is my album ranking. Should I even attempt to rank a 27 song album? What are some of my favorites? Some of my least favorites? Always open to change and evolve over time, and feel free to disagree with me. Thank you guys very much for joining me on this journey, for listening to this album with me. My head is a little bit empty right now, but I hope you can forgive me and understand that I just listened to a 27 song album. Please like and subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me. It would really help out the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.